All right, Stairway to Nuffle versus I Want to Be Like Doug. That's what's coming up next. Oh boy, we're right into turn 4. Let's go. I see a death roller. I see a death roller, but nobody else does. Because you're seeing the standings. There you go. All right, this matchup at the top of the standings currently. Foul with the death roll. Ah! What a way to join this game. We see a dead Rat Ogre. The oppo gets spent. It's going to be a serious injury instead. Boy, oh boy. I hate death rollers, but man, they are brutal. And with that, hey, it's Stairway to Nuffle versus I Want to Be Like Doug. El Numerino versus Richard Cranium's Underworld versus Dwarves. Death Roller, massive strength of 7. They have Juggernaut. They're dirty players. They are secret weapons. They are awful. But they are so enormously expensive. Turn 4 now for Stairway to Nuffle. I have no idea who's starting. It's turn 4. 3 injuries, 2 KOs, and a call off the pitch. Oh no! The game hasn't even started yet. Oh! The Bron says Underworld meets reality. Oh me, oh my. SPP versus what did I miss? Oh, well, that's what you missed. 2-dot blitz on General So. We'll get the knockdown here. Looking for an AV at 10 plus. These doors also have thick skulls. It's very hard to remove them. Five-man player advantage for Richard Cranium's I Want to Be Like Doug. Boy, oh boy, is Bacon alive? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, Bacon's alive somewhere. Where is he? Where are you, Kevin Bacon? Where are you, Kevin Bacon? There you are. Kevin Bacon has the ball. We're going to call this side offense. Kevin Bacon has the ball on their own 8-yard line over in the left wide zone. Oh, wait, no, they must be going this way. They must be going this way. Yeah, there we go. I want to be like Doug has the ball on the opposing 8-yard line. Boy, a dwarven cage, man. It's made of diamonds. And that is the bravest goblin in Skaven you ever did see. Oh, wait, we do have it backwards. All right. He's going this way. Had it right not even the first time. Had it right the second time. The ball on the opposing 2-yard line, right back at mid-pitch. Jarawuk says, a dwarven cage is like a shade above a skink cage. Just mildly better. Here comes that death roller yet again. Yes, sir. Boy, oh boy. Finally gets called off the pitch. That death roller only on the pitch for a drive. Richard Cranium showing me what you can do with one. Honestly, if you're not fouling with it, what are you doing? What are you doing? Got the death roller off the pitch. It is. It's an enormously expensive dirty player. Wow, null turn here for El Nubarino. Back to I want to be like Doug. El Nubarino with no rerolls left. I want to be like Doug with one. That's true. There is no one left to block with. It's very true. You make an excellent point. 2-9 block on Heartbreaker. I was just listening to that song, in fact. Look at that wind up. SPV says, which way are the dwarfs going? As does Von Roo. They are going up. Yeah, they're going forward. Two-die block way back in the backfield here. Gets a knockdown thanks to tackle. Dwarves have tackle. Look at that wind-up, man. Pow! Breaks armor. Gets a stun out of it. That goblin's gonna stay on the pitch. And now the blitz. Blitz on a gutter runner gets a push. This is a blodger gutter runner. But if you can take one, if you can remove a gutter runner, that's a huge get for your team. They are a massive MA of 9 and AG 2+. It is gross. And this one has block and dodge, so only the PAL's going to knock that player down. I have to imagine sidestep will be in this player's future as well. Turn 6 now for Stairway to Nuffle. $55 seconds. No action yet from Stairway to Nuffle. Trying to figure out how he can stop this dwarf cage. Dwarven cages are really hard to break. Often you just need to stay in front of it. Hold the dwarves to a blitz and just don't give them the movement. Hold them to a space of move. Cages aren't fast. You can see they're going to be generally 4 MA to move the cage. El Nubarino deciding to cut his losses here. He's going to ramble on to safety. I don't know. He won't be that safe for that long. Move that gutter runner that was down pitch. Or not gutter runner, the thrower. Tried to rush with him, failed to rush. Thankfully stays on the pitch with that AV8+. Doug Mintar asked, did we check the captions? Like what they are? No. So badly hurt on everyone except the Rat Ogre. Cage is going to advance 4 more spaces to the opposing 16-yard line. And they are free and clear. There is hardly an opposing team left to oppose them. Can they be the opposing team if they're not opposing them? Hardly a co-pitch sharing team. Tudai rush blitz on the gutter runner. They'll get the knockdown here thanks to tackle. Looking for that 8+. Gonna push him right in this corner here. Follows up. Doesn't break armor, but that's a good spot for I want to be like Doug for that gutter runner to be. Turn 7 for Stairway to Nuffle. I think they just want this half to be over and hopefully get back their 2 KOs. Oh, they're like, there's nothing I can do that's in my best interest here. So I'm just gonna hit end turn. And turn 8, I want to be like Doug's got a score there. Well done. I want to be like Doug takes the lead. I'm gonna assume they were on offense to start with since they had the death roller. And Stairway to Nuffle will be on offense to start the second half of this game. LeBron asked, did Underworld start with 16 players on the roster? I don't. Actually, it looks like 15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, they have all 16. I want to be like Doug, setting up with a 6-man defensive line. 1 turn left in the half. That'll be Stairway to Nuffle's turn, unless there's a timeout. They have their gutter runner? They do have their gutter runner. Is putting 6 men on the line... We'll see if Stairway to Nuffle has a 1-turn setup here. Looks like I want to be like Doug is setting up to try to prevent that. Yeah, there you go. We'll see if Aldo Bruno has anything up his sleeve, and I don't think there's anything he can do here unless there's a timeout. Jerry Wilkes says Stairway to Nuffle has plenty of bonus time to find the perfect dwarf killing plan. We'll see if he can make it happen. If not, Stairway to Nuffle will be on offense to start the second half. They didn't get back one of their 2 KO'd players, but they'll roll for that again at the start of the second half. That'll be Tangerine, their snotling player, with a pitiful AV of 6 and a strength of 1, but all of their dodges are 2+. Stairway to Nuffle taking the time to try to work out a 1-turn, but I don't think they can with this defensive formation. Yeah, he says, you know what? Can't do it. Gutter runner's gonna sit back. Trying to keep him safe. Here's the kick. All right, rolls a D1 on solid defense. I want to be like Doug's. Just going to bring these dwarves up to the line now. Try to prevent these blocks by this Underworld team. Turn 8 for Stairway to Nuffle. I think the Ranger says, could get a Riot. Yeah. Riot used to be, or timeout used to be called Riot. Good pickup with sure hands there. Gets it in the hands of Ramble On. Might be trying to pass with Ramble On to get some SPP. Was that a pass? Did he hand off? Or was that a pass? I don't know. Still doesn't get back that snotling. Wow. That snotling knows what's up. He's like, I don't want to be on the pitch. Get out of here. Doug the Minotaur says dwarves are the worst. Dwarves with a 3-man defensive line, 2 in either wide zone. Gotta protect against the Skaven players getting past this defense. Kevin Bacon, the safety, 2 linebackers. And now the offense to set up. Believe it or not, it's going to be 10v10 on the pitch. (10v10 on the pitch, but a number of these are snotlings. Huh. At least the Skaven blitzer forward. Yeah. One of the things that Undead can do is they can swarm. So those snotlings, they're very weak, but they can swarm. So you can get up to 3 additional players on the pitch. So you can field 14 players on the pitch, depending on the die roll. But it is hard to do when all your players are dead. And it's only the snotlings that can swarm. So if you don't have snotlings to bring onto the pitch, then you don't get any benefit from swarming. I want to be like Doug. Currently undefeated, 2 wins so far in this competition. Stairway to Nuffle has a win and a loss. We're looking to climb the ladder a bit here with a win this week. This week will mark the halfway. At the end of this week, it will mark the halfway point of regular play in this first competition of the season. At the end of week 6, the top 4 teams will advance to the cut the top 4. It's a single elimination bracket. The winner will be declared this season's Chaos Cup champion and earn themselves an invitation to the Blood Bowl in the upper bracket, while the runner-up will earn an invitation in the lower bracket. The lower bracket in the Blood Bowl will duke it out amongst themselves until there's a winner. The winner will then advance to the upper bracket to play the competition winners. Stairway to Nuffle, opening up a hole and just funneling rats through it. You'll often see Skaven teams do this. Going to pick the ball up with Stairway to Heaven. Hand it off to Ramble On. Wow. Stairway to Nuffle did not dip into bonus time at all in the first half. Here's the pickup. It's a free reroll due to sure hands. Hands off to the gutter runner. It's a 2+ thanks to that 2+ agility. Now this gutter runner has 9 movement points to move. And advances the ball to the 10-yard line. Well done. Yeah, these snotlings always dodge at the 2+. It's going to fill in the back right corner of the cage with the snotling. Snotling is marked. That means the blitz can still come on the ball carrier, but the ball carrier is a blodger, and that's where this Gobbo is going to come in. Try to get as many assists for this ball carrier as possible. Turn 9. So I want to be like Doug. That ball carrier, after 1 movement, is in scoring position with no rushes. Gutter runners are so fast. Boopop says, do you really need 2 minutes to move 7 players? Fair enough. Speaking of good big guys, I still think treemen are great. I love treemen. Minute 2 seconds left on the clock in turn 9 for I Want to Be Like Doug. They're in the lead 1-0 currently. Trying to find a way to get at this ball carrier. Stairway to Nuffle needs to be cognizant of scoring too early. Could give I Want to Be Like Doug an opportunity to win this game 2-1. But the longer they stay on the pitch, the more of these really fragile players are going to get punched in the nose. It can be a difficult calculus to make. 2-die block. Gets a push here. Ross says 2 turns score, good idea with no Radover. Yeah, it's a scary proposition. Because it could be real hard to hold back these dwarves. It's a push on Dancing Days. The number 16 Snotling takes a mark on the ball carrier. It's 2 marks on the ball carrier now. Here comes the blitz. 2-die blitz on the Battle of Evermore. Gets a push. The Secret of Evermore was a great Super Nintendo game. All right, not a whole lot of places for this gutter runner to go. I imagine this guy is going to rush in. We'll see if General So decides to rush or not. Kevin Bacon can fill the gap without a rush. Yeah. So Kevin Bacon's going to fill this gap here. 3-die block on Kashmir. Gets a knockdown thanks to tackle. 6+ is all he needs to break armor. There it is. Well done. Good armor break there. Had to fill the gap with Kevin Bacon, or else the Goblin would have moved out of the way and the gutter runner would have scored. Von Rue, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it very much. Gets the knockdown on Paul Funyon. Positive dodge away with the gutter runner. It's a 2+ dodge. Both down results, not enough. Gets a push here. Paul Funyon is on the ground, so no dodge now, and that'll be a score 1-1. Well done by Stairway to Nuffle. 2-turn score. But now they've got to hold back this dwarf team for effectively an entire half. I want to be like Doug. We'll have 7 turns to win this game. Stairway to Nuffle setting up with a 10-player team, a number of which are snotlings. Richard Cranium to set up his offense pair. Anchor formation for Stairway to Nuffle. 3 snotlings on the line. That's the strongest line I've ever seen. These guys know no fear. I want to be like Doug. Might just set up a 3-man line. 3-man line, every single player has triple die blocks with the block skill. I imagine Stairway to Nuffle is going to try a short kick here. Here's the kick. Indeed, they did try a short kick. Rolls a 2 on the D3. 5 players can move 1 space toward this ball. Ball's going to land on the opposing 4-yard line in the left wide zone. There'll be a space of scatter, or bounce, I suppose it's called now. Moves the soyest of Rogers across the line of scrimmage. Turn 10. Ball's going to end up on D6. Richard Cranium setting up ball protection first, since there's no die rolls associated with that. We'll take the blocks next before he goes for the ball pickup with Kevin Bacon. 3 die blocks on the line with the block skill. Has tackle to negate dodge. There it is. We'll get a knockdown here. Breaks armor. Just a stun. 3 die block into a pal. Deciding which space to push this player. Now deciding to follow up after the both down result. Both down result doesn't push a player. He'll go ahead and eke out a little bit of the pitch for himself there. 3 die block on Dancing Days. Get a knockdown here as well. 6+ breaks armor. There it is. It's KO. Well done. 2-man player advantage now, I believe. Let's see. 7, 8, 9? Yeah, two-man player advantage for I Want to Be Like Doug. Two-die blitz against traveling Riverside Blues. 8+, fairly fragile, not snotling fragile. It doesn't break armor on the blitz. LeBron says hitting snots is like hitting a pinata. Instead you can get SPP instead of candy. Pulls in the Sunday Kid. Back to mid-pitch. Dipping into bonus time here. Going for the ball pickup with good old Kevin Bacon. Good pickup there. Just 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in bonus time for I Want to Be Like Doug. And Meatloaf will advance forward. Loose cage around the ball currently. Turn 11 coming up for Stairway to Nuffle. We'll see if El Nubarino has a plan up his sleeve to stop this score and perhaps even recover the ball. No action for 45 seconds here for El Nubarino. El Nubarino, a coach who tends to take his time and plan out his turn. Boy, rough win. Oh no! Didn't want to spend the reroll there. Failed the rush on the first action. He'll have a null turn out of that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Tends to plan out his turn ahead of time. Fails a rush on his very first action here, and no amount of planning. It's keeping that secondary of the anchor into position here. This cage will advance to the opposing 4-yard line. Pulls in General So to keep traveling Riverside Blues from taking the mark on the ball carrier. Blitz now. Two-die blitz over on the right side of the pitch. Will get a knockdown on Loving Maid. Dwarves are brutal. Another KO. 3-man player advantage for I Want to Be Like Doug. Turn 12 for Stairway to Nuffle. Can they stop this Dwarven team who has cut off the two Snotlings? They have a wall up against the Goblin, and everybody else left on the pitch is a Skaven. Can they stop the score and perhaps even reclaim the ball to win this game? They're going to send traveling Riverside Blues, the Goblin, down pitch. He crosses the line of scrimmage. He's now on the opposing 4-yard line, over on the left wide zone. He's just behind and to the left of the cage currently. Boy, my heart aches. Another failed 2+ dodge here for Stairway to Nuffle. Spent the reroll this time. He could spend the reroll because dodge was negated, so because he couldn't get his free reroll, he's still allowed to reroll with a team reroll. Spent it and failed again. And another null turn for Stairway to Nuffle. Turn 12. Do I want to be like Doug? Final turn of the third quarter. LeBron says snotlings that can't dodge are not worth their weight in snot. Yeah, yeah, they're just a waste of money at that point. If you can't dodge, get off the team. And now these dwarves are going to try to lock down these remaining players. They're going to get some players behind that team, try to keep them from really being able to go anywhere they want to go. I want to be like Doug. Caging up in the left wide zone on the 10-yard line. Shifting players around to try to keep some marks on the snotlings. Goes in for the blitz. Gets the knockdown on Black Dog. Look for an 8+ here against this Skaven clan rat. Doesn't get it. Fourth quarter begins. 4 turns left. Stairway to Nuffle needs a miracle at this point. Three-man player advantage for I Want to Be Like Doug. 1 reroll left for Stairway to Nuffle. 2 for I Want to Be Like Doug. El Nubarino really needs a plan here. At some point, he's just going to have to take a risk. Takes a mark on the front left corner of the cage. It's the soyest of Rogers. Here comes the blitz. Failed a 5+ dodge. This was the turn he decided to take a risk. Didn't work out. That gutter runner's still going to stay on the pitch, though. Turn 13 for I Want to Be Like Doug. I think they're gonna lock out this gutter runner and move this ball back to mid-pitch. Boot Polish says, I know I hate elves, but man, dwarves suck. Especially Bacon. Old Kevin Bacon. Now deciding not to move back to mid-pitch, he's going to advance all the way down to the 18-yard line. Take a blitz on Heartbreaker, perhaps. Two-dive block gets a push here. Decides just to take the block instead. Got the assist from the biggest Ragu. Doug Minijar says Kevin Bacon is the Tom Brady of MAML. 52 seconds left. Takes a two-dive block over in no man's land. Two-dive block again on the Battle of Evermore. Gets a POW here, looking for an 8+. Plus says Surf. Can Doris move that fast? He can rush Surf for sure. Whew, boy, there's flies everywhere. Well done. Yeah, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and rush to try to Surf Heartbreaker. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Two-dive block. That's got it. That's a Surf. Well done. Good removal. Pair of removals there by I Want to Be Like Doug. Good positioning there. Got the cage where he wanted it to be. Took the blocks the way he wanted to set up this surf. Very well done. Turn 14 for Stairway to Nuffle. Boy, oh boy. 6 players left on the pitch. A 5-player deficit for Stairway to Nuffle. They're, boy, what do you do at this point? What do you do? He's going to go for it. No. Yes? Wow, he is going to go for it. 5+ dodge. Still stays alive, though. El Numerino playing the game. He doesn't want to lose this game. I want to be like Doug. Probably going to stall this out for at least one more turn. He probably says I'd foul the tar out of that gutter. Yeah, yeah. I would too. 5-man player advantage? A 1,000,000% yes. One minute left on the clock in turn 14. I want to be like Doug. Looks like they're going to take this one 2-1. We'll see what happens, though. There's still time left in this game. Anything can happen. Have you said your prayers to Nuffle? I want to be like Doug, setting up a minefield of dodges to get it. Kevin Bacon. 2-die blitz. He'll get a knockdown here. Oh, it's a both standing result. That was against the blitzer. Oh, the thrower has block. Well done. Hands off the General So. Spends a reroll. Once he gets some points on General So, well done. Don't think you're safe, General. Don't think you're safe. Ramble on. Has your number. Regular guy says, I walked away, the doors had removed all but one piece, and now it's 1-1. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Beginning of this half, Stairway to Nuffle scored in 2 turns. 2 turns score, and now and they gave 7 turns back to I Want to Be Like Doug, and they are 2 spaces away from scoring now. Stairway to Nuffle. They've been sacrificing their gutter runner here. It hasn't been working out. Are they going to try again? The process, why not foul the gutter? I don't know. Again, I would have absolutely fouled that gutter runner. Turn 15 for I Want to Be Like Doug. Maybe he's just a nice guy. He says, you know what, it's cool. I don't want to, I'm not going to get SPP out of it, it's fine. Stand-up player. 2-die block. Gets a knockdown here on the Skaven thrower. Looking for an 8+. Breaks armor. Got a KO out of it. Well done. Turn 16. Final turn of this game. Stairway to Nuffle. They have been trying all game. Are they going to try again? Richard Cranium said, you know what? I've given you a corridor. Try if you dare. He says no, he's gonna blitz the Sunday Kid instead. Into Nuffle's skulls. Oh. Nuffle said, you should have tried. You should have tried. That'll be a turnover. I want to be like Doug's gonna walk this ball in. They might take some blocks first with a re-roll left. Otherwise, they're gonna win this 2-1. Congratulations to Richard Cranium. Yeah. Gonna try to get some SPP here. 3-die block. This will work out. He'll get the knockdown thanks to tackle. Doesn't get anything out of it. He'll score here and get 3 SPP on General So. Well done. Good game. Richard Cranium's going to remain undefeated so far in this competition. Oh, that death roller. That death roller. I tell you what, there's probably not a more fun position in a game of Blood Bowl. Like, if you were driving a death roller, that's great, right? Nobody's gonna kill you. Stats for the evening here. Let's see here. Running yards are about even for both. I want to be like Doug, inflicting 16 injuries, 31 blocks, 12 for Stairway to Nuffle. That's about what you expect. SPP for the evening. 8 for Stairway to Nuffle, 16. 16 for I want to be like Doug. That's a lot. That's a lot. SP Beaver, thank you for the bits. I want to be like Doug. Sitting in first place, increasing their lead between first and second place. 3-0-0, the only undefeated team left, save for the White Skull Windbreakers. Richard Cranium, who wants to be like Doug, and Doug the Minotaur, the league champion. The final 2 undefeated teams in this competition. And that'll do it for week 3. That means week 4 is going to start next week. LeBron says dwarves need a nerf, remove thick skull. Yeah, they're tough. They're real tough. Right out of the gate, they're tough. Yeah, week 4 will start tomorrow. Coaches will begin scheduling their games. We're at the halfway point of regular play in this competition. And when those games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to those schedules on our website at maml.club. That's MAML.club here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also watch our previous games on our YouTube channel. Play Blood Bowl, man. Where else can you drive a giant steamroller with spikes while drinking in a game of football? You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Games Store, PlayStation, and Xbox, and in tabletop form at your friendly local game store. Until week 4, take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Monday evening.